Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Roseville Wrecking Ball. The Roseville Wrecking Ball.
Joshua Shrum. He is a very talented steward, very knowledgeable.
The Roseville Wrecking Ball. This is one of those podcasts where I listen to every episode. I love what he's putting out there.
The Roseville Wrecking Ball. Josh Shrum.
Parcels of Knowledge. Does a fantastic job with that podcast.
The Roseville Wrecking Ball. He is an Article 8 scholar, and thank God. We need Article 8 scholars right now.
Tune into the Parcels of Knowledge podcast while you're on the route. That's the mailman's playbook, brother.
Good morning and welcome back to Parcels of Knowledge, the podcast dedicated to delivering knowledge to the city letter carrier with your host, the Roseville Wrecking Ball. Today we have a special episode. In fact, we're going to be having several special episodes. We're live at the convention. And I'll tell you what, my podcast is not going to be exactly the same as the rest of them. Essentially, mine's not going to be all that complex. I'm going to make it as simple as possible. I might be having special interviews here, but other than that, I'm going to be summarizing the National Convention, bringing the convention to you, the everyday rank and file. And in doing so, I also am going to do the same thing I did with the Kim Region training. I'm going to ask everybody, would you like to do a shout out? And basically that segment is going to be about trying to appreciate somebody that either you would like to recognize, like a steward or a branch officer, or giving a shout out to your branch. So, that being said, today I did get a few shout-outs. Before I go do that segment, and that way you'll have an idea of what that segment will sound like. But before I go do that, I do want to say, man, it's tough trying to get here. I landed way too late. It was 5:30 p.m. Everything was already over with. So, I didn't really get to do anything, so I don't have much to report on day one. I did run into a guy from Trenton, Michigan. Oddly enough, he was in the seat in front of me and recognized my voice almost immediately. This guy, he's a pretty cool guy. His name is Matt Douglas, or otherwise known as William Douglas. But yeah, it's staying at the Intercontinental. You have to go to floor 70 just to get to the lobby. And then back down to 38 for some reason. If you're over here, come hit me up. I'm at the Intercontinental. My phone number is 586-209-1902. Text me. We could make some plans. Other than that, I have nothing else to report. So, without further ado, let's start the shout-outs. It's not going to be too long today. Maybe a 10-minute episode, but this will give you an idea of what you should expect.
To say hello to my good friends Javier Rodriguez and Frank.
My name is Justin Wilson. I'm a steward at the Stockton Airport SDC in Stockton, California. I'd like to shout out to all of Stockton and the branch. We cover the cities of Ripon, Escalon, Manteca, Stockton, and Tracy with series. So I'd like to shout out to all those carriers out there that we represent.
Shout out to Branch 2309 in Arlington, Texas.
Good. All right, this is Paul Belinja giving a big shout out to the NALC membership. You're showing up in numbers at the convention. Get out there and vote, brothers and sisters.
All right, shout out to all the pretenders, all the suckers. Just kidding. All my brothers and sisters that don't support Renfro, and those that do, hopefully you'll change your mind. Francisco Cabrera, Branch 1111.
If these guys are getting educated, we will be in big trouble.
Management's been weighing you down like like a bag of wet catalogs, but you don't gotta take it. You strap on the elbow of education, dig it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Roseville Wrecking Ball. The Roseville Wrecking Ball.
The Roseville Wrecking Ball. He is an Article 8 scholar, and thank God. We need Article 8 scholars right now. The Grievous Genius and the Roseville Wrecking Ball doing amazing work.
Tune into the Parcels of Knowledge podcast while you're on the route. That's the Mailman's Playbook, brother.